Hi guys, this is Sian again, and today we have a 25-minute practice for the body and the mind, a gentle practice to help relieve anxiety. So we'll start today's practice laying down on our backs. And bend the knees with the feet flat on the floor with the big toes together, and take the knees out wide so the legs are in a diamond shape. We can walk the feet away from us if it's a bit too much of a stretch on the hips. Just settling in here, closing down the eyes, bringing the right hand to the stomach and the left hand to the chest, and bringing our awareness to the breath. On the inhales, feeling the belly rise and the chest rise, and on the exhales, feeling them fall. On the inhale, sending the breath all the way through the belly, the abdomen and the chest. And as you exhale, follow the breath down. Relax the body and relax the mind. And feel the mind settle. If thoughts do come to distract you, just return your awareness to the breath. With each inhale, mentally say breathe. And with each exhale, mentally say relax. And release the arms and bring the knees together. On the next inhale, bring both the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees. We're going to start taking the knees in a circular action in one direction. And changing direction, going the other way. Bring the knees back into the chest, extend the legs slightly, and reaching up for the soles of the feet. Think about pulling the knees down towards the armpits in Happy Baby, maybe rock side to side. Trying to keep the eyes closed. Release the hands from the feet and cross over the ankles and bring the hands behind the thighs. On our next inhale, rocking ourselves up into a seated position on the mat. Our legs crossed and the spine straight. We're going to come into some seated cat-cow now. So keep the palms on the knees. And as you inhale, open up through the chest. Push the chest forward, arching the spine slightly. Maybe take the gaze up. As we exhale, round through the spine and bow the head. Inhale, push the chest forwards, gaze up. And exhale as we round, draw the shoulders forward and bow the head. And go with your own breath here. Coming into a neutral spine, place the palms out in front of you, pushing yourself up to all fours. As we inhale, tuck the toes and push the hips up and back into a downward facing dog. Just making sure our feet are hip distance apart and the hands are shoulder width apart. We can keep a nice bend in the knees. Start pedaling out the feet, dropping one heel at a time. Moving with the breath. As we inhale, look to the top of the mat and take baby steps, making our way all the way up to the top, nice and slowly. Bringing our feet to the top of the mat and heel toe the feet out to the side, to the outer edges of the mat. And fold over here. We can keep a nice bend in the knees, just allow the head to fall heavy. Grab opposite elbow, maybe sway side to side. Release the arms, heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, take the arms up and reach through the fingertips. Join the palms, interlace the fingers with the index finger pointing up and step the left toes behind you but to the right, and exhale, leaning over to the right in a side stretch. Inhale, come back through center and step the left foot back. Exhale, take the right toes behind you over to the left. And exhale, lean over to the left. Exhale, step the right toes back and release the fingers. Reach up through the fingertips. Big stretch. And exhale, fold over bent knees to a forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins to a flat back half lift. Exhale, drop the palms back to a forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms overhead into standing. Exhale, fold over the knees to a forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins to a flat back half lift. Exhale, fold over the knees to a forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms overhead up to standing. Exhale, fold over the knees, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins to a flat back half lift. Exhale as we drop the palms to the mat and step the left toes to the back of the room. Drop the back knee and untuck the toes. Inhale, raise the arms up, coming into our low lunge. Just making sure the knee's in line with the ankle. And bring the right hand to the chest, left hand to the belly, and bring your awareness back to the breathing we was doing at opening Savasana. sending the breath all the way into the chest. Keep a soft gaze. Exhale as we drop the palms to frame the right foot. Tuck the back toes to lift the knee. I'm going to turn that back foot out 45 degrees so the toes are pointing to the left. And as we inhale, windmill the arms up into our warrior two. Arms at shoulder level, bending that right knee, looking past the right fingertips. Inhale, flip the front palm and reach forward. Scoop the right arm up and back and bring the left hand to the back of the thigh. Gaze up towards the palm in our reverse warrior. As we inhale, come through center, straighten that right leg, reaching forward with that right arm. Bringing the palm to the thigh, or to the shin, or to the ankle. You can keep our left hand on the hip with the gaze to the side, or maybe reaching up through the left arm, and take the gaze up in Trikonasana, or triangle pose. Inhale, coming up through center, arms back to shoulder level. Bring the hands to the hips. I'm going to shift them to the short edge of the mat and heel toe that back foot in slightly. And as we inhale, bend that right knee. I'm going to tuck the left knee in towards the chest, using our balance. And keep your right hand on the hip, bring the left hand to the knee, and opening up through that left hip. As we exhale, we're going to drop the foot to the ankle, shin, or to the top of the thigh, coming into our tree pose. Just make sure that the foot's not on the knee. Make sure the knee's out to the side, and bring the hands to heart center. Keep a soft gaze in front of you, grounding down into that right foot, keeping our awareness on the breath. As we exhale, bring the knee back into the chest and dropping the foot back to the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, reach through the fingertips. Exhale as we fold over the knees to a forward fold. Inhale, hands to the shins to a flat back half lift. Exhale as we drop the palms to the mat. Back to our fold. Inhale, reach through the fingertips, back up to standing. And exhale, release the arms. Shifting the weight into the other foot this time. Bring the knee in towards the chest and opening up through the hip. Coming onto our opposite side. So grounding down in our left foot. Using our balance. And dropping our foot to the ankle, shin or to the top of the thigh, coming back into our tree pose. Hands to heart center, keeping a soft gaze. Exhale, bring the knee back to the chest and release the foot to the mat. Now step the toes to the back of the mat, a nice bend in that left knee, arms to shoulder level to our warrior two, looking past the left fingertips. Inhale, flip the front palm, reaching forwards. Scoop the left arm up and back with the right fingers coming to the back of the thigh or to the back of the leg. Keep our gaze up towards the palm here in reverse warrior. Inhale, come through center and straighten that left leg. Reaching the arm forwards. And then bring the palm to the thigh, shin or ankle. Right arm either on the hip or taking it up to the sky. And the gaze up in Trikonasana. Inhale as we come back through center. Take a bend in that left leg, warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the left foot. Drop the back knee and untuck the toes. Inhale as we lift the arms up into our low lunge. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest, bringing our awareness back to the breath. Exhale, release the arms back to the mat and just bring the knee back to center into our all fours. Coming to sit on the sit bones now, just have both the legs out in front of you. Coming into our cow face now, step the right foot over the left knee and bring the left foot in towards the sit bones and just allow the knees to flop on one another. Bring the hands to rest on top of the knees. Close down the eyes, bring your awareness to the breath. Now release the palms. We're going to lift that right knee, so we're coming onto the sole of that right foot. Right hand behind the right hip, left elbow hooks to the outside of that right knee. As we inhale, lengthen, and exhale, turning to look past the right shoulder. Inhale, come back through center and release the palms. Extending the right leg first and then the left. Coming on to the opposite side. Stepping the left foot over the right knee. Bring the right foot in towards the sit bones. Allow the knees to flop on top of one another. Bring the palms to rest on top of the knees. Close down the eyes. Bring your awareness to the breath. Sending the breath down into the hips. Remembering that if thoughts do come to distract us, we can just return our awareness back to the breath. It's normal to have thoughts. We don't want to trap our thoughts. We just want to let them come and then let them go. Release the palms, lifting that left knee, coming onto the sole of the left foot, left hand behind the left hip, right elbow hugs to the outside of that left knee. Inhale as we lengthen, exhale as we twist, looking past the left shoulder. Inhale, coming back through center now, extending the left leg first and then the right. Keeping the knees bent with the feet flat on the floor, we're going to roll onto our spines. Bringing the feet hip distance apart. On our next inhale, we're going to lift the hips up, squeezing the glutes. Stay here, or we can interlace the fingers and roll the shoulders together. Breathe in here in our bridge pose, keeping the hips up high. Exhale, release the fingertips and slowly lowering the hips back to the mat. Coming into our closing Shavasana now. I'm going to bring the feet to the corners of the mat with the toes flopping out to the side. Arms away from the body with the palms facing up, eyes closed. And your awareness back to the breath. Please feel free to stay in your Shavasana. You're more than welcome to. Well, thank you for all of you for practicing with me today. I look forward to next time, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Namaste.